weekly show that happens every Thursday at 11 a.m. Pacific time, telling you all the things that are happening with the Charter for Compassion for the upcoming weeks. Just want to remind you that we're live on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and LinkedIn. And later on, this recording will be available also on our Instagram page. Very excited to show you what's going on this week. Our special guest this week is Colin Duetta from Xocial, who has been an incredible part of our 23 Days of Compassion. And with that, I want to say happy 23 Days of Compassion. We started this week on Monday with our 23-day campaign that has become sort of like a journey of healing and compassion, of understanding. So as always, go into our website, charterforcompassion.org. You can click on programs and then go to 23 Days of Compassion. And this is the page that will take you and will give you a little bit more background about this idea. So we do 23 Days of Compassion right before Golden Rule Day, which happens on April 5th. So this campaign goes from March 13th until April 4th. We are focusing very much on a self-exploratory journey of healing and understanding of compassion, where every day there's a challenge that you can fulfill. And then you can record yourself and share your thoughts and put it on social media. The goal is to create sort of like a virtual community, create more virtual ripples of compassion so that there's more compassionate content for people to feel inspired as they are on the different social media platforms. So you can sign up, and then we teamed up with Xocial, as I was telling you, because Xocial does this social impact games where it becomes like a game and you can get points for different things that you do and become on a ranking, and there are prizes. So I strongly encourage you to check our page and then sign up for Xocial there. And Colin, and the second half of the show will tell you and show you how this all works. But also I wanted to, so all the challenges are here. So they're all, based on different topics like compassion, self-compassion, golden rule, environment, government, things that like all are affected by the way that we treat ourselves and treat others. And so also, if you want to have daily reminders of the challenge, you can sign up here and it will take you to a Google form, and I'll be sending you a daily email with the topics that are happening. So far, let me just show you, this is one of the videos that I submitted yesterday for self-compassion. You can check this out. Oh, let me see, sound. So that's on our Instagram page. That was my video right there. I encourage everyone to hopefully join us on this challenge by using the hashtags compassion and 23 days of compassion, as well as tagging Charter for Compassion on different platforms that you might be posting your videos. So now we have from our partners, this is the social justice sector. They're having a monthly meeting where they talk about cultivating compassion. So this is going to be a yearly program, and this is session 3. It's happening on March 23rd at 6 p.m. Central Daytime now. And you can register there. If you want to access that, you can go to our calendar and you can look right here, Cultivating Compassion. You click on there and it'll take you to this page. Next, we have the Compassion Circle, the Charter Sangha, which is our monthly get-together of mindfulness, and happens the last Saturday of every month. So this Saturday, March 25th, so not this Saturday, but next Saturday, we'll be getting together, having a little bit of meditation, conversations, and, growing that compassion between each other, and providing the space is a really, really great moment to have a reset or a prepare for the next month and the next cycle that happens. So again, that can be also found here on the schedule on the main page. You go here in the schedule. Oh, when I load it down, and right there. Okay. Next, we have our global read, Golden Ruleism. That's going to happen on Golden Rule Day on April 5th. So it's based on this booklet of Golden Ruleism created by um, um, a guy named Craig. And it talks about Golden Rule and how this is like a little bit of a morph term into Golden Ruleism. And we'll be talking about that with Shane, who is part of the charter staff. Our upcoming course for the Charter Education Institute is Poetry for Inspiration and Well-Being. This is a course that has been coming year after year. People love this course, and it makes sense because you get to explore a little bit of your creative side, and have a guidance from the instructor. Let me see what's his name here. There he is, John Smelser. So he has been teaching this course for years now, the charter, and you can see all the information about the course and what you're going to be doing for the 5 weeks. This is going to start on April 10th, and the tuition is $40. And there are the 3 Zoom calls that will be included in it. So in order for you to access this, you can go to our webpage, Programs Charter Education Institute, and it will take you to all the different courses offered. But this is Poetry for Inspiration and Wellbeing. Last but not least, I wanted to share with you our blog. You can click here on blog, and there's a lot of different things. This year, the charter has decided to focus on this idea of motto, healing ourselves, healing the world, delving deeper, which is a self-exploration, a journey to understanding ourselves, to heal ourselves, and as we heal ourselves, we can heal other people around us, and that involves healing the world. So you can learn about that going to the blog and read a little bit more about this. And it also talks about 23 years of compassion. So I share kind of like an interesting story there. So let me know what you feel in like the comments and whatnot. So now I would love to introduce you. Before introduce Colin to our show, I wanted to show a video that Xocial gave here. So let's check this out. And with that, let me welcome here Colin. Hi, Colin. How are you?
Hi, Felipe. How are you today?
Great. How are you? Well, I just asked you. Never
Couldn't be
mind.
better.
Yes.
I'm enjoying
Colin,
the
please.
last of the snow here in northern Canada.
Great, great. So tell us a little about yourself. Tell us a little about Xocial, and then let's get into how this works.
Absolutely. So my name is Colin Duetta. I am my goodness, 20-year tech entrepreneur. And over my time during that journey, I had the opportunity to do some, well, really cool things with tech. I got to be involved in special education development software. I got to do some really cool curriculum game development for nutrition. And that all led to this amazing kind of journey I'm now on with social, where our core mission is to measure and inspire positive social impact. So, two big questions, right? How do we measure the impact that we're having on other people, on our communities, the influence that we want to have in inspiring others to do good? And for us, it started with an algorithm. We developed an algorithm that is now patented to measure positive social impact. It takes inputs like impact, effort, time, and distills those into an easy to understand gamified number we call the XO score. And from there, we used our learnings from game economy to inspire and incentivize others to play. See, Felipe, we compete in every facet of our lives, right? At work, in sport, on our commute to work. So, how can we take that kind of internal need to compete that we all have and turn that into positive social impact? And that's really what the social impact games is all about.
That's amazing. That's great that you have been able to come up with an idea to, to solidify this on an online platform like that. So why don't we go ahead and share your screen so we can show people how this works. Let me just, there it is. This is like the Matrix right there. Okay, perfect. Okay, go ahead, Colin, tell us.
Okay. So we found a really exciting alignment between inspiration and influence and sport. We're actually having some really cool conversations with athletes. We've worked with hockey legends and NBA stars around using their influence to inspire their fans to do good. So we took that theme and developed the social impact games into that. So what you're seeing now on your screen is the scouting report. And the scouting report tells me the kind of streak I'm in on my social impact journey, my global ranking and different in-game leveling, my player card and my gameplay allows me to track and compete as I look to inspire and earn different badges and level up inside of the game. So all of the things that are keeping our kids on PlayStation, we've taken and poured it over to inspire them to get out there and do social good. And what becomes really interesting about the gaming mechanics behind the social impact games is they really form the basis for just some really interesting metrics and a different way to look at social impact. So here you're looking at a gaming report where we can see the different gaming points earned, the players we're influencing, the different challenges that are resonating with our audience, badges earned, areas of impact, SDGs, all in this really cool, dynamic, gamified kind of environment, which to us just so exciting.
Yeah, that looks
Then let's
amazing.
get
And
in.
what a cool thing to be able to have the SDGs from the UN be incorporated on this as well. That's a very, very cool idea.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's one of the cornerstones of what it is we're trying to achieve. So, how do you inspire people to activate on SDGs, and how do you track that, and how do you measure it? So, for us, this has been a very effective methodology to do that. While we look to use our influence to inspire others to do the same. So once you're inside of the social impact games and using that as a segue to our very amazing partnership with the Charter for Compassion and our 23 Days of Compassion game, we're able to move through and select different impact games, everything from SDG discovery to truth and reconciliation to SDG activation games. So what you're seeing right here is our new charter game, which is just launched.
Woohoo!
Yeah. So inside of the game, you'll find our list of challenges. On the top right are your points, and you validate these different challenges by doing text and video and photos. These challenges can be shared to social media and really, again, utilize our influence, our audiences to really inspire that positive social impact. So as you complete these challenges, you climb the leaderboard and compete in something we call competitive kindness. And I'll tell you, Felipe, it's really amazing when you see this when you see this grab hold and you see people compete, not only for amazing prizes like the t-shirt I'm currently modeling, but for those bragging rights of doing good and inspiring the same. So you see the
Yeah,
leaderboards. We've got scorecards and challenges. And again, the gaming metrics allow us to have this really interesting record of authentic social impact actions.
that's amazing. That's amazing. This is so great. And we are so excited to have this partnership going on with you and Social. Let's tell our people how to access this. So let me just share quickly my screen as well. You can go to our website and 23 Days of Compassion campaign. And then right here, you can click on this banner or you can click right here or right here, and it will take you to that page. Now, if anybody else wants to access that, Colin, is there a link or a URL that people can type on their bar?
You bet. You can join us to compete for kindness at thesocialimpact.games.
It's Social. And I want to remind you all, Social is with an X on this one. Xocial. So, Colin, thank you so much for joining us on this live show. Is there anything else that you would like to leave with our viewers before we go?
I'd just like to urge you all to come in at thesocialimpact.games, join the 23 Days for Compassion, and compete for that top leaderboard spot.
Yes, 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 yes. Try to beat me, guys. Thank you so much, Colin, for being here. We will have Zahava Sharez, our feature artist from the Global Gala 2022, with us next week. So hopefully you join us as well. Until then, hope you have a great weekend. Remember to create ripples of compassion, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye.